Do you want to learn how to talk to women? If you are constantly tongue-tied with women you're attracted to, you should learn it. Otherwise, they'll never find you attractive, no matter how hard you try. That's just how it is these days. The ones who could charm the ladies with their words are the ones who get them in the end. And those who can't, well, they don't. Sad but true. Luckily, it's easy to become a wonderful conversationalist with women, even to the point they'll feel that spark of chemistry with you. In this video, you'll learn the 2 techniques you need to do just that. We call the first technique implanted flattery, and the second conversational branching. Let's start with the first one. What's implanted flattery? So, here's the best way to understand this technique. First, let me ask you this. Why do we flatter people in the first place? It's to get them to like us, right? Right. Except that's rarely what happens when we flatter someone. It's true. For instance, when you tell a woman, you're really smart, does she like you more? No, right? Instead, she'll feel awkward and defensive. She might even get cautious. And that's because the moment you flatter her, she thinks, what does he want from me? So flattery is not a good attraction technique by itself. The average woman gets it a lot, and she's learned to distrust men who flatter. That's why I want you to use an upgraded version of it called implanted flattery. If you are familiar with Shogun Method, then you should know about implanted commands. These are commands to the woman's subconscious that are implanted into plain conversations. Implanted flattery is similar. You flatter her, but you implant or camouflage them so they are not immediately obvious. And here's how you do it. You say, "You're good at so-and-so. Can you teach me?" And this formula applies to flattery with anyone, not just with women. For instance, instead of telling someone, "You're hilarious," tell them, "You're the funniest speaker I've heard in a long time. Can you give me some tips?" And to a woman you're interested in, you can say, "What you said was really interesting to me. Can you tell me more?" Or, "I don't think I've ever met an aeronautics engineer before. Can you tell me more about your career?" See how it works? Not everyone likes flattery, but everyone wants to feel important. They'll jump on the opportunity to share what they know. More importantly, the flattery will go right through to her subconscious. Not only did you build rapport with her, but she likes you more now, even if she doesn't notice it. And that's how Shogun Method techniques work. They seep underneath a woman's conscious mind, penetrating deep into her subconscious. With implanted flattery, you'll notice her warming up to you slowly but surely. And before she knows it, she'll reach the point of no return, where she can't help but to fall for you. That's the first conversation technique you need to learn, implanted flattery. Got all that? Good. Now, before we talk about the second technique, I want you to do something for me. If you've learned something new from me today, help me by scrolling down and clicking like below. Go and do it because it'll only take a few seconds of your time. Click like now because I'll wait here. Alright, now let's talk about the second one, conversation branching. When you're talking with a woman you like, the goal is to make her want to reveal the real her to you. That is, you want her to tell you her secrets, problems, hopes, dreams, and fantasies. You want her to go deep. And that's impossible to do when you can only make small, shallow talk, right? That's where conversation branching comes in. Now, every conversation starts with small talk. You talk about where you're from, your line of work, things like that. And yet you can't stay there, unless you want to stay in the friend zone. You got to go deeper, and conversation branching lets you do just that. As your small talk continues, pay attention to the branches you can latch onto. For instance, when she tells you, "I'm majoring in biochemistry at UCLA," that gives you 2 branches. The first is biochemistry, and the second is UCLA. From there, you can take a branch and ask an open-ended question about it. For example, you can say, "What do you like about UCLA?" Also, you can use implanted flattery on one of those branches. You can say, "You're probably the most interesting biochemist I've ever met. Can you tell me what makes it fun?" See how it works? With these 2 techniques, you become a good conversationalist with women anytime. Women will love talking to you, although they don't know why. Now, to wrap up, here's a bonus tip about talking to women. Normally, you'll want to use branches that give your conversation a positive vibe, Likewise, you'll want to ignore or cut off branches that dampen the mood, right? Wrong, actually. You want to do that if you only want to be friends with her. You want to keep things light and positive. Meanwhile, if you want to be more than friends, you must have the good with the bad. Yes, the bad. And that's why if she feels like ranting or getting something off her chest, you let her. That way, when you lighten up the mood after, the emotional high will be twice as strong. And that, my friend, is how you get a woman to feel addicted to you. And by the way, that's another conversation technique you'll want to learn. It's called fractionation, and it's the art of putting women on emotional roller coasters. And like implanted flattery and conversational branching, all you use are the words you say. To a woman's mind, nothing's more addicting than an emotional roller coaster. And when you master fractionation, you master the art of making women feel addicted to you. Imagine that. Think of how women can get hooked on shopping, TV shows, and erotic novels. Now, think of what your life would be like if you could make women feel that same addiction toward you. That's what fractionation can do for you. And if that sounds good to you, you're in luck. In a few moments, you'll see a link on your screen. That link will take you to a special online masterclass on mind control. There, you can learn everything you need to know about fractionation, and that includes how to use it today. Are you ready to not just become a master conversationalist with women? Are you also ready to become the most attractive and emotionally addictive man they've ever met? Then go ahead. Click the link and join the online masterclass now. If you don't see the link, scroll down to the comments section and look for it. Go do that now.